Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be covering the muscles and the glute region. So let's just dive in, let's get started. So, number one, we've talked about several times this your iliac crest sits on top of the ilium um, of the pelvis. What we're looking at though is the posterior side. So we see number five right here, that is going to be your sacrum, but this is the back side of it. So, number two, that's going to be your greater trochanter, which is going to be down here. So this is part of your femur. And we can see that there's muscles just attaching to this thing, right? Number three, that is going to be our ischial tuberosity. You have to kind of imagine this. So right here we have that obturator foramen on the other side of the pelvis. So right now we're looking at the left leg, and over here we see the right obturator foramen. Uh, we have muscles that insert around right here. But number four, that's going to be your sacrotuberous ligament right there. Number three is just lying right underneath it. And where we see 16, adductor magnus, they're connecting in right in there. Okay. So number four, again, that sacrotuberous ligament. Five was the sacrum. We talked about that one. Your glute muscles, you actually have three of them. So you have a glute max, glute medius, and glute minimus. Glute max, it's connecting right here on the iliac crest, but also connects into that sacrum right there. And very broad muscle comes down, and then it comes and connects on that femur down right there. So what they did was is they snipped right here and right here and removed it so we could see all of this in here. Number seven, that's going to be glute medius. You can see it connects right there on top of that greater trochanter of the femur. They snipped right there and there so you could see minimus, but the medius comes up and it just sits right there along the back side of the ridge of the iliac crest, whereas glute minimus sits underneath it, about right in there. Number nine, that's going to be your piriformis, and we'll come back to this muscle here in a second. 10 is your superior gluteal van, or your vein, artery, and nerve. So all of this. 11 is going to be your inferior gluteal van. So I guess we'll just talk about it now. The piriformis connects in where that greater trochanter is, comes over, connects into that pelvis, and you'll have what's called your sciatic nerve. And this sciatic nerve connects, well, it comes up into your lumbar spine and is a big bundle of nerves, kind of like your brachial plexus. The sciatic nerve will come down your leg. So when you hear people say that they have sciatic pain, they're talking about this nerve. It is being pinched somewhere, and it causes radiating pain anywhere from the low back all the way down into the leg. And what's crazy is that nerve can actually come from the top. In some people, it comes from the bottom in this picture. In some people, it actually comes through that muscle. And so, just depending on who it is, that muscle gets tight, it will pinch this nerve, causing sciatic pain. Number 12, that is going to be your obturator internus muscle. And then you have an obturator externus as well that we can't see in this picture. 13 is going to be your superior gemellus, while 14 is going to be inferior gemellus. And then you have your number 15, quadratus femoris. 16 is depicting one of your hamstring muscles right here. You have 3 separate hamstring muscles. Got everything labeled on this page right here. So we're just going to go ahead and end the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, I just want to give credit where credit is due. These are the books and the resources I used for the videos. So first we have Essentials of Human Anatomy by Dr. Kurt Walker. We then have Essential Clinical Anatomy by Keith L. Moore and M.R. Auger and Arthur F. Daly. I also used Structure and Function of the Human Body by Mark Nilsson and Jamie Garbett. The last book I have is The Concise Book of Trigger Points by Simon Neil Asher. And then I used the app called Complete Anatomy. As you've seen from the videos, it's amazing. If you can afford it, I suggest it. It's such a useful tool when learning this stuff. So that's it. Have a good day.